Schuler is a rising country, pop, and soul singer-songwriter based in Charleston and Nashville. Today, I talk one-on-one with Faith for this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel and like Quintin's Close-Ups on Facebook. Faith Schuler, welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups.
Hi, thank you so much for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. You know, you are a rising country artist, singer, and songwriter who actually you are based here in Charleston and my beloved Nashville, Tennessee. And I know
Right?
you share your own original sound through your music and vocal presentation. So let me ask you this, Faith. What's new? What's now with your music?
Yeah, absolutely. I just put out a new song called The Good Part, and it's a love song. So if you haven't heard that, guys, go check it out. It's on all streaming platforms. But this year, I have so many exciting things happening. I'm writing a lot of new music. I've got a lot going in the recording studio. I'm in Nashville, actually moving closer to downtown, which is going to allow me to meet more people and be a part of some really amazing shows. So I am so excited and so blessed to be here.
Yes, you know, I love downtown Nashville, of course, and obviously for you, you have Music Row.
Yeah, right. Of course. Yeah, Broadway, Music Row, and there's a lot of really good restaurants here too. So I'm very excited to be closer to those as well.
Absolutely, absolutely. And I love the barbecue there. But let me ask you this.
Oh yeah.
Oh, absolutely. And tell me, what's your voice presentation in your music today?
Today, I go for more of a pop country style. I appreciate all genres of music, and one thing that a lot of people don't know about me is when I started singing, I wanted to be an R&B artist. I loved listening to Rihanna and Adele and Sam Smith, so I have that soulful side to my voice, and I like to include like soul, pop, country music. Like it's a bit crazy, but I mean, if you listen to my music, you'll understand what I mean. But I love it, and I don't like to put myself in a box.
And speaking of being put in a box, what have you done outside of the box that have made you a much better music artist?
Right, I believe that you can learn from so many experiences, and it's really good to get in writing rooms with people who, are very good at what they do, obviously, and just kind of watch what they're doing. I don't like to walk around with the attitude of like, I know it all. Like, that is not me. Like, I am always willing to learn from others. And I think that's really important, just to be able to get into a room. And I think it's helped me a lot to be able to watch how my producer does things and learn from different songwriters. There's always something new to learn.
What have you learned thus far?
I've learned that you are going to get a lot of no's before you get a yes, and that's okay. That should not discourage you. If anything, that should give you more motivation. Be willing to take constructive criticism, and also just like work on yourself and be true to who you are. That's like my most important thing, is just staying true to who Faith Schuler is and trying to share that with the world. So that's kind of how I've accomplished that, and just learning how to own my style and to own who I am as an artist.
What is your style as an artist?
I would say that definitely keeping that coastal vibe, that coastal country. Growing up in Charleston has been such a blessing to me, and I love my Charleston family. So I love to wear, the sundresses, and I love to write about, the beach and love, and just like the motions of life and everything you go through, the love, the heartbreak, like all of it. Whatever makes me happy and whatever I see throughout my life, I just really enjoy writing about. So I would say my style is really authentic and keeping that coastal country vibe.
So what are those emotions in the music business right now?
Right. So listen, the music business is a crazy place, and I love it, and it's a love-hate relationship. But really, I think that you will have your ups and downs, and there will be moments, and there has been moments where I have been, really discouraged and like, oh no, this is it for me. Like, and then there's those moments where it just feels like the right time, and something really good just happens, and it just gives you that push to keep going. And I think at the end of the day, all artists go through this. In the industry, and it's very normal. So you just have to keep pursuing, and you have to be proud of others and happy for other people, and know that your time is still coming.
When did you know it was the right time for you to produce now your new music?
Yeah, I think that it took the right song. There's this feeling as an artist when you just know when a song clicks. Like, it's this feeling on the inside, and it's kind of almost like going, I don't want to say going on a date, but like when you just know this person's really special. That's how I feel about my songs. I'm like, okay, this song is really special. And so I get that same feeling, and I'm like, okay, there's something here, and I want to record this and share this with other people. So I know that's a weird analogy, but that's just kind of all I could relate it to.
And when you look at the music business right now, babe, what other songs relate to your life?
I think for right now, the good part is definitely a song about falling in love. And I think being young, it's like just talks about that feeling of just like falling and not worried about what's coming next. And I think that's so relevant to not only myself, but also a lot of young people and people who, are around my age, still trying to figure out like where their life is going right now. So I would say out of all the songs I've written, that one, as well as my song March On Girl, which is a women empowerment song. And I think it's a song that has a really great message that I wanted to share with the world. And I hope that other people can take that and apply that to their own lives too.
And what have you applied to your life with that women's empowerment issue?
Yeah, I definitely want to stand up for the girls, and being a female in the country music industry is honestly such an honor, and I want to make people who are trying to do the same thing that I'm doing just really proud. And I want to be a really good example to females in the country music genre, to people in music, or people in any job, just to keep going and to own being a girl, to own being a woman, and just do it, Show them what's up.
Yes. And what else do you want to show people with your music through women's empowerment?
Right. I want to show people that it is okay to be fearless, and it is okay to have faith and take that jump. And if you truly have a passion in your heart, like, absolutely go for it, no matter what it is. And I think that as a woman is something that's so amazing to have. And I think in order to share that with the world, that you've just got to take the leap of faith, like do it for all the girls.
Absolutely. And where is your faith in the music business today?
Well, listen, I am no stranger to Jesus. I love him with my whole heart, and I own Christianity with my whole heart. That has been so important to me throughout my career, giving the glory to God. That's so important. He has given me this gift, and I want to share it with the world and glorify him through that. So, it plays a huge role in what I'm doing today, and I would not be able to do it without him.
And what do you want to do tomorrow with Jesus, with music?
Tomorrow, I want to, my phone was sending me a low battery notification. It's okay. Tomorrow, I want to keep showing people through my personality, through my beliefs, through my music, who Jesus is and how he's impacted my life. And I think just keeping a good attitude and setting a good example for people can be really inspiring. Even if they don't know the Lord, just having that light in your heart is really important.
Who inspires you?
Well, first of all, my mom. I have to give her credit, of course, because she is just so amazing. She's so supportive, so hardworking, and she does everything with me. Like, she is my roadie, my momager, and I just love her to death. So she really inspires me as a woman. And also, there's a lot of different artists like Taylor Swift, Kelsey Ballerini, and Luke Combs, and oh man, I have a whole list, but there's so many people in this industry that inspire me. Oh, and Lainey Wilson, she has done amazing for herself. So I have a lot of inspirations.
That's really amazing. What are you inspired to do next musically?
I think next, I just want to go where music takes me. Like I said earlier in the interview, I don't like to put myself in a box, and sometimes I'll go into the writing room and be like, have this crazy idea, but I really love it and I connect with it, and I just want to go where my heart tells me to. So going forward, that's like my goal, is just to keep going where the music takes me and to keep trusting my intuition and my gut and just enjoying it while I do it.
And lastly, Faith, when you're up on the stage as Faith Schuler, the artist, how do you connect with the audience?
Well, listen, you said Faith Schuler, the artist, but I like to get up on that stage and just be Faith Schuler. I don't think that I am any different than I am off stage than I am when I'm on stage. And that's really how you connect with your artists and or your fan base, and just making the audience feel connected to you through your songs, through the way you're speaking to them, through stories you share with them. All of that really makes a great connection, and I think it's really important. So that's who they see. They get this. They get the real Faith Schuler for sure.
Absolutely. And in what way do you attract and maintain an increasing and diverse audience base?
I think that really staying neutral is really important, just loving everybody and just embracing everybody and thinking of everyone as your friend. And that is so important to me. And I just want to hug everyone that comes to my shows. So I think that is key to maintaining an audience, is just having a really good relationship with your fans and providing the music, providing the stories, give them what they want. And I think that's just going to keep bringing people closer and closer.
And which one of your personal stories actually relates to the audience?
I think probably just doing this in general is something that I would never have thought that I could do. If you would have told me when I was a little girl that I would be doing this now, I would not believe you. And it definitely takes a lot of strength. A lot of tears have gone into it, a lot of smiles, and I think a lot of people can relate to that. And so I think my story of just getting to where I am today is what my audience will connect with the most, and what I really enjoy sharing with them.
So what is the biggest difference when you were 20 years old to right now musically?
I think that, experience definitely has had to happen throughout my life, and going and taking the big meetings and going and into those writing rooms and listening to what these writers have to say. And I think you learn a lot through experience. I've also learned a lot through relationships, whether that's with like romantic relationships or friendships or whatever relationship I have in my life. I've always learned something, and I think that that's really important and really beautiful. And I have realized that even if that relationship is only there for a season, you can still learn so much from it. And I think that's why I am the way I am today, and just learning through those experiences.
What experiences that you want to actually turn into a song right now?
Oh man, well, heartbreak would be one of them. I am no shame to say that, but I think definitely I went through a little bit of a heartbreak last year, and I'm writing some good songs, so that's good. And I think that also just moving forward, like spending time with my friends and going to the beach has been really inspiring me lately too.
That's really, really amazing. Well, country artist and singer and songwriter Faith Schuler, thank you so much for your time. And again, welcome to Quintin's Close-Ups, and continue to enjoy Nashville.
Thank you so much. This was so fun. Thanks for talking to me today.
You're welcome anytime.